Imagine a love so profound, so familiar, it feels like coming home to yourself. A connection so deep, it transcends the physical realm and touches the very core of your being. This is the essence of the twin flame connection, a bond that defies logic and reason. Two souls, split from one source, like two halves of a whole, destined to reunite and reflect the deepest truths within each other. They mirror each other's strengths and weaknesses, pushing each other towards growth. Yet this path is rarely linear. It is a journey filled with twists and turns, often marked by periods of separation, known as twin flame separation. These separations are not mere breaks, but significant phases of the journey. These separations can be profoundly painful, like a part of your soul is missing, leaving us feeling lost and incomplete. The world seems a little dimmer, and the days feel longer. We yearn for the familiar energy of our counterpart, the comfort of their presence, the sense of wholeness they evoke. It's like finding the missing piece of a puzzle that completes the picture. But these periods of absence, though challenging, hold profound purpose. They are opportunities for introspection and self-discovery. They are not punishments, but rather sacred invitations for profound growth and healing. A time to reconnect with our inner selves and find our own strength. It is within the crucible of separation that we are called to confront our deepest wounds, our unresolved traumas, and our fears, and emerge as the truest versions of ourselves. Just like a butterfly emerging from a cocoon, we transform and become more aligned with our true essence. Why then does this separation occur? What drives us apart when we feel so deeply connected? The reasons are as varied as the souls themselves. Each relationship is unique, with its own set of challenges and lessons. Often, we meet our twin flame when there are still significant lessons to learn. These lessons are not always easy or straightforward. We may be entangled in karmic patterns, repeating cycles of dysfunction and pain. These patterns can be deeply ingrained, stemming from past experiences and unresolved issues. Our twin flame, acting as a mirror to our soul, reflects these patterns back to us with startling clarity. This reflection can be both illuminating and confronting. This can be uncomfortable, even unbearable at times. The truth revealed by this mirror can shake us to our core. We may lash out, withdraw, or attempt to sabotage the connection. These reactions are often driven by fear and insecurity. This running stage is a natural response to the intensity of the connection. It is a way to protect ourselves from the overwhelming emotions that arise. It is a defense mechanism, protecting us from the raw vulnerability of facing our shadow selves. We build walls to shield ourselves from the pain. Yet it is precisely in those shadows that our greatest growth lies. By facing these difficult truths, we can heal and transform, emerging stronger and more aligned with our true selves. We may try to outrun the pain of separation, seeking solace in distractions or other relationships, but the magnetic pull of the twin flame bond remains. We cannot escape ourselves, nor can we escape the lessons our soul has chosen to learn. This is not to say that we should remain fixated on the physical reunion. Obsession only serves to keep us trapped in the pain body, the ego's attachment to suffering. Instead, we are called to surrender, to accept the separation, not as a failure, but as a sacred opportunity. The silence of separation is not empty. It is filled with whispers of wisdom, guiding us towards our own wholeness. It is in these moments of solitude that we can cultivate a deep and abiding connection with our own inner guidance. We learn to differentiate between the ego's voice, rooted in fear and scarcity, and the soul's whispers, resonating with love and truth. This inner work is essential. It is through healing ourselves that we heal the connection. Section 5. The crucible of self-love. One of the most profound lessons of twin flame separation is the importance of self-love. When we are whole and complete within ourselves, we no longer seek our other half. We become magnets to love, radiating from a place of fullness. This is not about becoming perfect, but rather about embracing all aspects of ourselves, the light and the shadow. As we learn to love ourselves unconditionally, we attract the same love from others, including our twin flame. Section 6. Patience and the Unfolding Path. The journey of twin flame separation is not a race, but a dance. It ebbs and flows, with periods of closeness and distance. It requires patience, trust, and a deep surrender to the unfolding of the divine plan. During this time, it is essential to cultivate practices that nourish the soul. Meditation, spending time in nature, creative expression, and connecting with like-minded souls can provide solace and guidance. Section 7. Stories of the Flame Rekindled. Throughout history, there have been countless stories of souls reunited after periods of separation. These tales span across cultures and eras, each one unique yet universally resonant. These stories serve as beacons of hope, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, the flame of love never truly extinguishes. It flickers, it wanes, but it never dies. One such story is that of Rumi and Shams. Their connection, though brief, ignited a fire in Rumi's soul that continues to illuminate the world centuries later. Their separation, though painful, catalyzed Rumi's spiritual awakening, leading to some of the most beautiful poetry ever written. His words, filled with longing and divine love, continue to inspire and move people to this day. These stories remind us that the twin flame journey is not about happily ever after in the traditional sense. It is about spiritual evolution, about two souls supporting each other on the path to enlightenment. The journey is filled with challenges and trials, but it is through these hardships that the deepest growth occurs. Ancient texts and scrolls are filled with such stories, each one a testament to the enduring power of love and the transformative journey of the soul. Even in modern times, we see echoes of these timeless tales. Couples who find each other against all odds, who grow and evolve together, embody the essence of the twin flame journey. The flame rekindled is not just a story of love, but a story of eternal growth, transformation, and the unbreakable bond between two souls destined to be together. Section 8. Embracing the present moment. It is easy to get caught up in the what-ifs and whens of the twin flame journey. We may find ourselves consumed by thoughts of the future reunion, neglecting the preciousness of the present moment. Yet, it is only in the now that true healing and transformation can occur. By bringing our awareness to the present moment, we step out of the mind's cycle of suffering and into the peace that resides within. Section 9. Towards Wholeness. The twin flame journey is not for the faint of heart. It is a path of profound transformation, requiring courage, vulnerability, and unwavering self-love. But within the challenges lie the greatest rewards. Through the fires of separation, we emerge purified, our hearts ablaze with a love that knows no bounds. This love, ultimately, is not dependent on external circumstances or the physical presence of another. It is a love that emanates from the depths of our being, a love that heals, transforms, and illuminates the world around us. It is in this space of wholeness that true reunion, both within ourselves and with our twin flame, becomes possible.